Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to another market breakdown. This is how we did today trade in SPY. We took two trades. Our first trade, we ended up closing at break even. Our second trade here actually ended up being the best trade I've ever taken in my trading career. And I'm talking fast because I have a lot to cover today, and I'm not trying to go over the 5 minute mark, so bear with me. But hope you guys are doing well. First things first, we checked for news. We had 10 a.m. job opening as well as consumer confidence, right? And I should mention that we ended up adding orange folders to our pre-market analysis solely because there was one day where I saw no news or no red folders, right? And however, there was a very high fluctuation at 10 a.m. And it wasn't until I checked and saw that there was an orange folder that I was like, okay, I should probably add this to my pre-market analysis. Better safe than sorry. But anyways, coming into the day, I expected everything to be normal. I marked out this 10 a.m. here for that data release, and ended up waiting for that 10 a.m. I marked out the London high, London low here, right? And on the higher time frame, I noticed we had this inefficiency back here that we've been filling throughout these days. And however, there's still some left up here that I wanted to see filled. And as you can see, they ended up getting filled here in the PM session later on the day. But let's talk about these first two trades. I waited for data release, right? Price came down, created this data low, and we had this nice, beautiful candle to the upside where I decided to go long, stop at this low, targeting the London high back here. But as you can see, we're like a tick away from that. However, I held this with confidence, expecting a move into these inefficiencies back here before it went back up, taking out those on London high, as well as hopefully filling that fair value gap. But as you can see, it ended up inversing and taking out these data lows instead. So once I saw price disrespect these imbalances, I ended up closing my position at break even. And it wasn't until I was like, okay, you know, maybe price is gonna take out the data lows first before going up and taking out those London highs, as well as filling that fair value gap from the upside, right? So price comes down and takes out this data low, and it wasn't until we got the second candle here that it started to go long again, stop at this low. And I should mention there was SMT here, but I did not play SMT. I just had this marked out because I saw later on in the day that it did form bullish SMT. So yeah, that was good to know. But anyways, I entered here targeting that same high from earlier, and as you can see, TP got hit. I did record this because, like I said earlier, it was probably the best trades I've ever taken in my career. And I have a screenshot of both of these positions or my executions on these trades. Therefore, you could see that I'm not just talking out my ass and just, you know, bullshitting you guys on my positions. But yeah, I think I spoke a little too fast, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm gonna go leave the clips at the end for you guys, as well as the screenshot of my executions. And yeah, beautiful day, beautiful day. I can't complain. Um, I thought this was very funny. After this had reversed to break even, I was like, wow, I should have just took profits, right? But I had full confidence that that was gonna hit that London high, but it did ended up doing it later in the day. But this makes more sense, right? Price came up, take out this data lows before filling out that higher time frame inefficiency or fair value gap, and it did just that. So good read on the day. I can't complain. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here before I ended up cutting myself off on the 5 minute time mark. So yeah, hope you guys been doing well. Hope you guys been staying disciplined. I know I've been, and it's been paying off. And I'm gonna continue to stay disciplined. Oh, I should say that I ended up adding a $500 daily loss limit to my funded account, and it's been saving my ass. I'll tell you that. Because the first few days it wasn't looking pretty, but we recovered the account, and we're up now. So yeah, we're gonna get to that payout, like I told you guys. Anyways, that's it. That's enough yapping for me, guys. I'm out of here. Stay safe.
Oracle.